and historically as the Tauric Peninsula is a major landmass on the northern coast of the Black Sea that is almost completely surrounded by water. The peninsula is located just south of the Ukrainian mainland and west of the Russian region of Kuban. It is surrounded by two seas, the Black Sea and the smaller Sea of Azov to the east. It is connected with the Ukrainian mainland by the Isthmus of Perekop and is separated from Kuban by the Strait of Kerch. The Arabat Spit is located to the northeast, a narrow strip of land that separates a system of lagoons named Sivash from the Sea of Azov. The Crimean Peninsula has historically been at the boundary between the classical world and the steppe. Its southern fringe has been colonized by the ancient Greeks, the Roman and later Byzantine Empire, and its successor the Ottoman Empire, while at the same time its interior was occupied by a changing caste of invading steppe nomads, such as the Chimerians, Scythians, Goths, Bulgars, Huns, Khazars, Kipchaks, and the Golden Horde. Crimea and adjacent territories were united in the Crimean Khanate during the 15th to 18th century, and fell to the Russian Empire, as the Taurida Oblast in 1783. The Soviet Crimean Oblast became the Autonomous Republic of Crimea with a newly independent Ukraine in 1991. The status of Sevastopol, a strategically important port and the peninsula's largest city, was disputed by the Russian Federation, and only after a lengthy process was it declared a city with special status within Ukraine in a Russian-Ukrainian treaty in 1997. In 2014, sovereignty over the peninsula as a whole became the subject of a dispute between Ukraine and Russia. Following a referendum, Crimea was incorporated into the Russian Federation, the territory of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and Sevastopol. The UN General Assembly passed a non-binding resolution describing the 2014 annexation referendum was illegal. Name. The classical name Taurus or Taurica is from the Greek, after the peninsula's Scytho-Cimmerian inhabitants, the Tauri. The name Crimean Peninsula becomes current from the 1780s, gradually replacing the classical name of Tauric Peninsula in the course of the 19th century. Simply, the Crimea is also in occasional use from the 1780s. The form Crimea is not directly derived from the Russian, but from Italian, where the Crimean Khanate had been referred to as La Crimea since at least the 17th century. The omission of the definite article in English becomes common during the later 20th century.